What's going on, everyone? It's Brody back again with today's tennis topic, and the question today is, can I actually teach myself to play tennis, or do I need to go get professional coaching or just go get a coach? And with today's information age that we live in, you can really find a lot of the good basics and really just easy mechanics watching YouTube videos and watching the pros, seeing what they do, and just kind of figuring it out on your own. Some people call this backyard tennis. You go out, you just grab a racket, grab some tennis balls, grab a friend, and you all just both start playing together. You don't really have the set goal in mind. You're just trying to figure it out. That works out just fine. You can do that. And there's a lot of different material online, especially here on YouTube, as well as just other people that in the tennis community that they provide a lot of tennis knowledge, especially in terms of coaching. They'll help you understand what a forehand is, what a backhand is, what a volley, serve, overhead, everything like that. They're really good about teaching you what those things are and just going through and getting some more reps, just making you aware of the mechanics that you need in order for you to actually go forward and produce those types of shots at a high level on your own. You don't need to go out right away and get a fancy coach. You can figure it out on your own just from watching those videos and sometimes just asking people that you play with to see what's going on. But if you want to really fine tune and just work on a specific tennis shot, say it's your forehand, you want that to get much better because you feel like that's the weakest link in your game right now, then it doesn't hurt to go and get a coach who can actually just work with you on your forehand, because the way you have to think about it is you can figure out everything on your own, go through all the trials, mistakes, and everything that will come just from you trying to figure it out, or you can invest a little bit of money and time with a coach, and they'll be able to make your progress go a lot faster because they have more specialized knowledge, because they are working directly with you. So if you want to make sure that you get up and running a lot faster, if you have a lot of friends, they've been playing for a while, and then you want to get into it, but you don't want to be always the butt end of the joke to where they are just able to run you ragged on the court. You want to be able to actually contend with them. That's when you can look more towards getting a coach, because they will be able to see where you're at specifically, what's going on in your game, and make sure that they can help you rather than just you trying to figure it out and struggling with the same exact thing for, say, 6 months when they can fix it in maybe 2 or 3 1-hour sessions. So it's really just a trade-off of your time. Sometimes if a coach isn't an option, then you have to go through and do all of the work yourself with the videos, recording yourself, seeing what your stroke looks like, seeing how you play, seeing what happens when you actually hit the ball, what the ball is doing on the other side, and just getting feedback from any person that you play against. You can go to a park and get a bucket of balls. You can serve all day long, but if you don't know the fundamentals or the technique that you're trying to actually use for a specific serve, because there's different ways you hit a flat serve, there's just different ways you hit a slice serve, there's different ways you hit a kick serve. If you're just watching the videos and you're not working with someone who knows how to do that already, and they can tell you the mistakes that you're doing so that you can get rid of them and do the correct form right away, then it just gets a little bit harder. And then your time as a tennis player, you may just get really frustrated with it. You're going to get frustrated regardless because you're learning something new. But by doing it on your own and not having the time or the help of the coach, then by you just working tirelessly on your own, it's going to take a lot longer, and there's a higher chance that you may just want to give in to the frustration and not play anymore because you don't feel like you're improving since it's taking you so long. That's where a coach comes in. I think that everyone in their life does need a coach for some things. If you do feel like a coach is the right route, then you have to remember that the coach is there to help you. So you have specific problems and feelings that you think would work better for your game right now. tell them to that. They will then work with you to make sure that they are helping in every single instance that you need. It's not their job to do what they think is right overall, especially if you have something that you really want to work on personally. You are paying them, so they are going to work with you with what you want to do. And if they aren't, you may want to find a new coach, because then you can start getting to the point where it's like they're telling you to do these things, but that's not what you want. You're not being listened to, and that's not how a coach is supposed to act. They're supposed to listen to where you're at, see what the problems are, and then give you the game plan from there, working on what you want to improve in your game rather than what they think you need at that current moment. So if a coach isn't willing to hear you and hear what you're saying, then I'd say you may want to look elsewhere for a different one. But at the same time, if you say to coach, hey, I want to work on my forehand, and they say, all right, in order to get your forehand to where you want it to be, then you're going to have to do these few things. And you don't do those things, don't be mad at the coach when they say, well, of course your forehand didn't improve. You didn't do what we said. There's always a give and take, so you have to make sure that you are taking the time to do what the coach says. The coach is taking the time to listen to you, or else the alternative, you go back to trying and figure it out on your own, taking forever when you could have done it a lot faster with the coach. So in summary, you can do it alone. It's going to take a lot more time and a lot more sweat equity from you. But if you don't want to do that, then coaches are a great way to go, especially if you can see that they have the track record for being able to help people in your exact same situation. So with that being said, if you like the video, leave a like on it. Comment down below any more questions that you may have that you want me to answer, whether it be about getting started or coaching. I'm here to get rid of all the tennis misinformation that's being spread around the tennis community. So that's why I took it upon myself to make this channel, and that's why I'm here. So like the video, leave a comment down below, subscribe so we can grow the channel and get this message out to more people, and share the video with a friend if you feel like they're wanting to get into the tennis, but they may not necessarily need or say that they want to coach. They want to kind of figure it out. Just share this video with them so that they can understand kind of what they're getting into. All right? And with that being said, take care.